Yes, you've read that title correctly. Northeast India is the most underrated place in the world. Just for some background on how I've become familiar with the northeast of India, my dad is Scottish, but my mum is Naga, which is in northeast India. So I've become really familiar with the place and I really want to share it with the world, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm making this video today to showcase all the wonderful culture and the people who make up northeast of India and why they make it so special. But to also educate people that not all Indians look the same. Some of them look a bit East Asian, and that's completely okay. Not all Indians speak Hindi, that's okay as well. They are still very much Indian. I am sincerely hoping that this video will stop a lot of ignorance about the northeastern peoples, because every time they travel out of their own state looking for work, they face a lot of discrimination and harassment, and that straight up should not be happening. But to also educate people that not all Indians look alike. Some might look a bit more East Asian, some might not speak Hindi, and that's completely okay. They're all Indian as each other. Let me start off by saying most northeastern states are generally much smaller than the rest of the Indian states. They really don't deal with overpopulation at all. That's not a problem over here. Excessive honking is just completely non-existent over here. Most states are generally pretty safe for women. Most states are also majority Christian, but you do have a lot of Buddhist and Hindu states here in northeast India as well. Studies show that Nagaland has the lowest amount of crimes against women in the entire country. Nagaland is totally safe for women to solo travel or to stay. People have an amicable nature about them and are very welcoming. Even the National Commission for Women's chairperson, Rekha Sharma, said that women are safer here than in other parts of the country. Let me start by introducing you to Naga culture itself. Naga culture is rich and diverse with a strong sense of identity, rooted in the traditions, customs, and lifestyles of the various Naga tribes. The Nagas are an indigenous people of northeast India, primarily inhabiting Nagaland, but also extending to other parts of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and across the border into Myanmar. Nagaland is home to 16 major tribes, each with their own language, customs, and traditional attire. Some well-known tribes include the Ao, Angami, Sumi, and the Konyaks. Although they show many similarities, each tribe maintains its unique cultural identity. Hornbill Festival, the most famous celebration of the Nagas, often called the Festival of Festivals, is held every year in December, and it showcases the rich cultural heritage of all Naga tribes with their own dances, music, and art on display. Nagas are skilled craftsmen, particularly in weaving, wood carving, and each tribe has their own patterns and designs for shawls, baskets, and jewellery, which can often carry deep cultural significance. Moving on to one of my favourite states, Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh has so much to offer the world. One of the largest Buddhist monasteries in the world can even be found here, Tawang Monastery, and it's a key site for Tibetan Buddhism. Over 13% of the population adheres to Buddhism. There's quite a strong presence of Tibetans here, with over a few thousand refugees seeking asylum in the state. But the majority of the population is Christian, at over 30% of the population. This state is extremely diverse and has over 26 tribes and over 50 distinct indigenous languages, but English and Hindi are widely spoken. Arunachal Pradesh borders Bhutan, China, and Myanmar, and is famous amongst mountaineers and hikers for its stunning mountain range and dense forests. This is one of my favourite states in India, mainly because of the one-of-a-kind wildlife that you can find here in just such a small place, such as red pandas. There's hundreds in the forests here, and conservation efforts have been completely successful. You can also find snow leopards here. Though elusive, they can sometimes be spotted in the colder mountainous parts, mainly in Tawang. India's only ape species, the hooked gibbon, can also be found here as well, and is the national animal of Arunachal Pradesh. Now let's move on to Manipur.
मणिपुर में भयंकर एथनिक वायलेंस
Violence has flared up in Manipur again.
Manipur is a land of rich culture, incredible beauty, and resilience. However, like many places, it is currently facing its own set of challenges. In this video, I wanted to celebrate the state's natural wonders, history, and traditions, while also acknowledging the situation with respect. Many Manipuri dances are about devotion to Shiva and are rooted in religion and intertwined with tradition. Manipur has many other vibrant dance festivals which are showcased throughout the year. Manipur is often called the Jewel of India, and once you see the breathtaking Loktak Lake with its floating islands, you'll understand why. Manipur is actually the birthplace of modern polo. The sport locally known as Sagal Kongje originated here, and was later adopted and modified by the Brits during colonial rule. Polo actually dates back over 2,000 years, and it was traditionally played by Manipuri kings and warriors as part of their physical training, and was considered a very prestigious sport. In Manipur, the Tangkhul Nagas are one of the major Naga tribes, primarily inhabiting the Ukhrul district with a rich culture and history. The Ukhrul district, where they predominantly live, is famous for its natural beauty, including having the Shiloi lily, a rare flower which is only found in this region. There are over 600,000 Tangkhul Nagas in Manipur. The Tangkhuls have a strong emphasis on festivals like other Nagas, such as having their own seed sowing festival, which marks the celebration of the agricultural season. And up next we have Meghalaya. Bordering Assam and Bangladesh, is often called the abode of clouds, and is a remarkably stunning state in the northeast of India, known for its rich culture, beauty, and natural biodiversity. Here are some key facts and highlights about Meghalaya. Meghalaya is one of the few places in the world that have a cherry blossom festival, usually held in mid-November, and is organised by the Meghalaya Tourism Department, and is an absolutely stunning and worthwhile visit for any traveller. The state is predominantly inhabited by three tribes, the Khasi, Garo and Jaintia. Meghalaya follows a matriarchal system where lineage and inheritance are traced by women. It is also one of the safest states in India, thanks to its unique cultural and social structure. Meghalaya's Khasi, Garo and Jaintia tribes all follow the matriarchal code, where family property and names are passed through the female line, and women often have more social security and respect compared to other parts of India. At number 5 on our list, we have Mizoram. Mizoram shares a border with Myanmar and Bangladesh, and has one of the highest Christian percentages, with over 87% identifying as Christian. Churches play a significant role in Mizo society. Mizoram has the highest literacy rate in India at 91%. Education is highly valued by the Mizos. Mizoram is one of the most peaceful states in India, with the majority Mizos having great relationships with the minorities who reside there. Rich in bamboo resources, Mizoram's bamboo industry contributes a lot to the local economy. Over 91% of the state is covered by forestry, much higher than any other state in India. Number 6. Assam. Assam needs no introduction with its world-famous tea. This state has become a household name for any tea lover, contributing over 50% of India's tea production. Assam has one of the best nature preserves in the world. Kaziranga National Park has the highest density of tigers in the country, having over more than 120. It's also home to over 3,000 horned rhinos here, where they are completely safe from poachers. Also, there's almost 2,000 Indian elephants here, where they live peacefully in their natural habitat. At number 7, we have Tripura. Tripura is a slightly lesser known state in northeast India. The indigenous Tripuri people have a rich culture with incredible dances and stunning attire, along with other ethnic groups such as the Rayang and the Jamatia. Nestled in the heart of Tripura is Ujjayanta Palace, and it's more than just a symbol of royal residence, it's a symbol of Tripura's rich history and cultural identity. It was built in 1901 by the Manukya dynasty. The palace played a key role in Tripura's history and served as royal residence, with Tripura merging with India in 1949. With its expansive Mughal-style gardens, towering domes and intricate detailing, the palace is a blend of two different worlds. Whether you're a history enthusiast, an architecture lover, or someone simply curious about the royal legacy of Northeast India, Ujjayanta Palace offers a journey through time that you don't want to miss out. Around 31% of Tripura's population belong to indigenous tribes. The remaining population is largely of Bengali origin, with its close proximity to Bengal and Bangladesh, making Tripura a state with a very rich mix of cultures. And last but not least, we have Sikkim. Surrounded by Tibet, Bhutan and Nepal, Sikkim is a beautiful and highly eco-friendly state, one of the first states in India to ban plastic bags and single-use plastic, further solidifying its reputation for environmental consciousness. Sikkim has one of the highest Buddhist percentages in India, at over 28% of the population adhering to Buddhism. Sikkim was a Buddhist monarchy until 1975 and had quite a close cultural relationship with Tibet. Sikkimese people value education highly. The literacy rate stood at 83% in 2011. Sikkim is the least populous and second smallest state in India. Sikkim is also home to over 700 butterfly species and almost 600 types of birds can be found here, making this small state completely packed with biodiversity. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more Northeast India videos. Thank you.